just to make sure it stayed, reasonably tempered place.
Bouncer, man, that's got to be a crazy job. That's like one of those jobs that
bouncer. I call it bouncer. It's really glorified. Just like I sat there and made sure it didn't get too crazy.
But that's a bouncer. That's security.
I was one of
those,
a few. We usually had a few of us on it.
But that's one of those jobs that I'll never be able to get
for sure
because I'm a small dude.
Are you 120 soaking wet? I'm teasing.
Come on now.
You're getting close there, man.
I am 145.
You're gonna get sponsored by a family from Haiti pretty soon if you don't eat a cheeseburger here.
It's all muscle weighs more than fat.
Oh,
so
is that what that is?
That's what that is. So that's
I
why I
hope
look
you
like
enjoyed
I'm
that story.
120 and in all actuality, I'm getting pretty fat. I'm almost 150. But like I'll never be able to have that job. I'll never be able to get that job where I can bounce and like be like, hey. I can't even picture myself. Like I'd be like, excuse me.
By the way, I have to be honest. I did sort of steal that joke there from Michael Jr.
Who? What joke?
Comedian. When I said you're going to get sponsored by a family from Haiti, that's a Michael Jr. joke. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. You know
I use other people's humor, but I'll attribute it to them.
Okay,
because I'm not that smart, and some other people like him are geniuses.
Right.
If you were talking about comedians earlier,
Sure.
that's one to look up. Michael Jr.
Michael
That guy's
Jr.
awesome. He's super cool.
It's tough finding good comedians, man. It's like
Owen Benjamin. There's
Who?
your name. Owen Benjamin.
Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding him in the last, year or so. But, boy, that guy, he's got an amazingly talented mind.
Is it his
He
delivery? Is he one of those delivery guys?
He thinks about stuff, really in depth, and he knows how to distill a point, to distill an entire topic into some really pithy statements, but he understands the process of comedy and he just makes it fun, he's very interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's two different extremes too. Michael Jr. definitely more like a clean comedian in a lot of ways. Like I think he's a Christian guy and he does a lot of church things and things like that. But he also has like a TED Talk that's on YouTube you can check out, which was pretty interesting. Where he just talks about some of his philosophy behind comedy. It's very neat. And Owen, definitely not a clean comedian by any means.
You're very in depth with when you find, like, say, a comedian, you want to find out a lot about them.
Yeah.
So you kind of you do your homework.
I watch too much YouTube is what happens.
Is that? Are you one of those guys that falls down the YouTube hole? Once you get started, then
falls?
You start just clicking.
Falls?
Or
I don't
jump?
believe. I believe it has been fallen many times over.
So you're at the point where you jump into the rabbit hole and just be like, YouTube.
My address is 225 Rabbit Hole Lane.
Well, Aaron,
that was terrible comedy.
That was
why I steal jokes.
Pretty bad. I want to thank you for being a part of the show. Will you come back?
I'd be glad
to have some more conversations. Yeah, we got to wrap it up.
It's been about an hour, man.
SteadyInTime.com. You still got the website?
SteadyInTime@gmail.com if you want to get a hold of me. I have the other .com email, but for some reason I'm having some trouble getting that working. So if anybody out there's been trying to email me at aaron@steadyintime.com, please just send it to steadyintime@gmail.com.
And if you check them out on Instagram, there was one.
I've got two Instagrams actually.
There was I need to follow the other one then. Because
Steady in Time is the main one. That's my drumming one.
Oh, okay.
But then there's a new one that I have that I set up,
really?
And it's called @CleanseYourColon.
Okay.
So I've tried my hand at this affiliate marketing stuff, right, recently, and I thought it would be fun to make alliterated potty puns. And I have an Instagram that's called @cleanse YOUR : right? Cleanse your colon. And check it out.
Here I was going to give you a shout out for your drumming site.
Please do. I'm marketing a product at both. Are you familiar with nootropics?
I am not.
Okay, so nootropics are basically like supplements to enhance your brain, to enhance cognitive function, right?
Okay.
And if you dig into podcast stuff, if you've been a fan of Joe Rogan or any of those kind of guys, I know Ty Lopez is a big podcaster guy as well, and he's talked about it. In fact, I learned about this particular product that I market on my Steady in Time account, my Instagram account, from Ty's show I'd seen a while back. and it was a guy named Dr. Germán Garcia Fresco, and he created this supplement that they call Neuro 67.
Okay.
And it's a pretty awesome supplement. It's got a whole bunch of different like natural substances in it that will increase your level of choline in the brain. They'll increase your just your cognitive function overall. There's a whole bunch of different formulated stuff that's put in it. He's real scientific about it. You go to check it out. If you go to check it out through my link on my Instagram page, then and you buy some, then I get a little cut. You know, you put some honey in their pot, you put some honey in my pot.
There you
see what I'm
go.
saying? Same with the colon cleanse. I'm marketing Bowtrol colon cleanse product, and if you put a little honey in their butt, you put some in mine on
There
that
you
one
go.
as well. But yeah, nootropics, awesome stuff. Check it out. If nothing else, at least just check it out and then get some more information. You know, so
And
while you're at it, you can learn more about.
and
drumming.
while you're at it, you can go to my daughter's while we're doing shameless plugs.
Yeah, right.
Well, you can go to my daughter's website, Grace GRAYCE Barron.com. She's got a whole. Have you heard of this Logan Paul kid?
Logan Paul, I have.
About him filming that suicide.
No, that part. Well, okay, no, I've heard of Logan Paul, but I didn't hear about filming
All right.
the suicide.
Logan Paul, what he did, being the idiot that this guy is.
Okay.
Anyway, GraceBarron.com, you can get her merchandise. So this guy, he goes over to I don't want to misspeak, but it's the Suicide Forest. That's over.
Suicide.
It's like over in Japan where people it's a
Yeah.
forest and people go and they
Okay.
hang themselves.
Well, yeah, that's definitely
I mean, it's
been in Japan's
that's
cultural past.
I mean, that's what people do. So this guy, what does he do while he's over there? Him and his buddies grab an iPhone. He puts on a stupid ass Toy Story hat, the one with the 3 eyes, that little thing that the claw grabs.
Yeah.
He's wearing one of those stupid hats, and he goes walking into the forest and films a guy hanging from a tree, and he puts it on YouTube. And they're making jokes about it. They're being like, "Oh my God, look at his shoes. What are those?" And it's like the backlash from how stupid this kid was.
Well, yeah.
It was incredible to see. I mean, it was on everything, like GQ magazine, like everybody was covering it. I think the only thing that didn't cover it was ESPN. But so pissed off at him and everybody, you know, kids that were having their own suicidal thoughts. This is not a laughing matter. Da da da. Ripped him a pretty big new one. So that's my daughter looks up to this guy.
Okay.
Thinks he's really cool because he throws mattresses in pools and lights them on fire and.
This Logan Paul guy?
This Logan Paul guy. And he's got a brother. I can't even think of his name. But, yeah, so she looks up to this guy, and like we were talking, we got to keep an eye on what our kids use with the internet. So Logan Paul comes out with this apology video where he's like, "Look, I'm really sorry." I felt it was very, very heartfelt. He meant it.
Okay,
I believed him. He's an actor, so he could have fooled me, but I actually believed him. But my little girl, like, I've tried to instill so much, responsibility with what she watches and what she actually got really emotional about it and was like, I can't watch Logan Paul anymore because I didn't believe his apology. And I was like, well, honey, that's your choice.
Totally.
That's up to you. But she took it very serious, and she was the one that showed me the video in the first place. So I was like, that can't be real. That can't be real. And then the backlash came, and I was like, holy shit, it was real. He actually fucking idiot. What a moron. But my daughter made the conscious decision on her own without any pushing from me. She didn't believe his apology, and now she's taking a break from watching Logan Paul. Now,
respect.
Is that pretty cool for a 9-year-old?
I would say yes. Strength of character. Well done, sir.
That is my little girl, GraceBarron.com. We made her a little logo, and then she put it on coffee mugs and T-shirts and aprons for mommy. So you can get all kinds of cool shit there.
Yeah, please support GraceBarron.com.
Yeah, absolutely. And your colon cleanse, you know.
Yeah.
Get your colon clean and buy Grace's shit. That's all.
What was one of the bits I put out? Hang on. See, you're going to love this because I make it fun, right? I make it enjoyable. So mostly if you want to laugh at really ridiculous pictures that you seem like they're totally random, but then I put a funny meaning behind it, I think you'd dig it.
I wanted to commend you on that video. You shot a video while you were drumming and the sun was setting behind you.
Oh, thank you.
That was a gorgeous video. I watched it like 5 times just because I was like, this is like the opening scene to a fucking movie or something. It was beautifully shot, beautifully played.
I had the inspiration. I had to just get out there and record that. I went
awesome.
out to.
It looked like you were on Mars. I mean, it was gorgeous.
I was going. It was across the street from the John Deere.
Of course it was.
Store. Where was that? Like going out 74 West, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And like you're on your way toward Galesburg. It's like halfway
and you take,
out there. I forget what it was called, but like Brimfield, I think. And I'm on my way out that way. So, yeah, I was looking for a spot because I saw this sun setting and I saw it was amazing. I had my snare in the car. I'm like, I need to get a video of this now.
Pretty incredible, man.
So, just went for it. But
well
thank
done.
you,
Yeah,
brother.
go find Steady in Time on Instagram.
At Steady in Time, all one word.
After you get your colon cleanse.
So, I have like one of my first posts on this colon thing, which is so fun. I got this picture of a cannon, right? Overlooking this area of hills. And I say, when you blast your cannon, do people head for the hills? Foul-smelling bowels can lead to fleeing friends. Banish those bursting bombs before they hit the air with Bowtrol.
Wow.
It's a safe and effective way to a happy and healthy colon. Click the link in our bio to learn more.
Wow.
You know? And you'll notice that I go a little hashtag crazy.
Yes,
and
I have noticed. You've always been a hashtag guy, though.
I'm a hashtagger, and I do that because I want to give the maximum potential for people to locate it if they're searching hashtags. Right. And, I'm novice at that kind of thing, I'll be honest. But I'm learning, so this is one of my first
Do you
attempts.
remember when you and I first met and we were trying to get you just a website, just a domain name, and
you hooked me up, dude.
link it to your Facebook?
Well, steadyintime.com is still that.
It's still linked to your Facebook, man. That's what...
No, it's not still linked to my Facebook. Steadyintime.com is my fully functional website.
Oh, okay.
I've built a website.
Okay,
right?
very cool.
And you got me started on that. I really appreciate that, by the way.
My pleasure. We got WilliamBarron.com, but that goes straight to our website page. Have you checked out our
Facebook?
website?
The Facebook page,
our Facebook?
I have. Yes, I like it.
Why don't you ever give me any thumbs?
I have given you thumbs. I think you need to go look at it again. I think you're trying to call me out inappropriately.
I don't think I've seen any
I'm going
kind
to
of
fact check you.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook or go to the William Barron, thewilliambarronshow.com.
Mine are more accurate than Snopes, though. I'm sorry.
And our page is a little bit different than your butthole page. It's
cleanse your colon on Instagram.
Cleanse your colon.
Instagram.com/cleanse your colon.
Now, are you on Twitter yet?
I am on Twitter.
Steady in Time.
Steady in Time. Yes.
Wow. All right.
I'm not on cleanse your colon for Twitter.
Do you find yourself using Twitter a lot?
I don't. Really. Now there's like so I have like my business Twitter, which is at Steady in Time. I also do like a personal Twitter, where I'll get on and do some stuff. AD Rad Dad, right?
Okay.
And so that one's fun. I enjoy that, but I don't have any followers or anything there. I'm really just there. I use that one just to do personal stuff, so I don't totally like mesh it with my business one all the time.
Right.
And I do follow a couple of like YouTube shows, things like that, and I'll make comments about some of that kind of stuff. Some of the shows that I watch have a lot of Twitter interactivity during the show, so I can use it for that. And sometimes I'll post pictures of the dogs and things.
Well, our Facebook page is a little dirty, a little risque.
Your Facebook page?
Yeah, we post some stuff that could be considered
not
offensive,
children
not
appropriate.
Children, yeah, probably not.
That's good that you put that out there. That's
got my
responsible of you.
Got my my first death threats. Oh yeah, man. It was a lot of fun.
You got a death threat from a viewer.
I got many phone calls and voicemails and text messages, threatening to kill me and all this other stuff, and wanted me to take down my Twitter account. Nothing. I didn't do anything. I just started ignoring. Like I actually called the police. Like I was like, "What?" I played him the voicemails, and I was like, "This is psychotic." And he's like, "Do you have a phone number? Any idea who it is?" I was like, "No." He keeps telling me to take down my Twitter account, and he was like, "Well, there's unfortunately not a lot we can do. My best advice is just ignore him, because if you keep reacting to it, he's going to keep calling, he's going to keep texting. As soon as you stop giving him what he wants."
If that person is listening to the show now, they may be getting amped up for another round.
Right,
it's entirely possible.
Of course.
Right? And if they come at me with that stuff, I'm going to blame you. It is your fault. I just want you to know that.
Fair enough. I'll take full responsibility for this whackhead. But anyway, thank you again. We got to do this again sometime.
We absolutely
It's been good. Next time we're going to have to do it with some beers, though.
You know, I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay.
I'm kind of on a break.
Okay.
I'm doing that diet I told you about. It's no fun. It's no fun.
no
But
beers.
it's good because I've lost over 10 pounds.
Well, there you
and I've
go.
got another 10